Hi guys, I wanted to come to you today with a project use it up. I have this basket full of stuff that is almost used up, but for some reason I can't get my act together to get it used up. I will have more than one thing open and there's a little bit in this and I don't ever use it all up. So, and I have like more and maybe another one open, or I have more in back stock that I just need to get rid of. So I just want to get through this stuff. So I want to try to get through this before the end of the year. Hopefully a lot of this stuff will get done before then, but at least I want this out of my house before 2020. So the first thing I have here, this has been in multiple project pans, project use it ups. It's the Siege Daily Cosmetic Brush Cleanser, and you can tell there's a mark from one. So I think I've had this in like two different things, or maybe I've just had it in one because that's just one color of marker. I try to use different color markers for things, but as you can tell, there is just a very little left. You can see that if I tip the bottle, it's right there. So I will have to clean several brushes to get this done, but I want to get this done. I've had this for probably 2 years or more, and I just want it out of my house. So I have that. I have this beauty water from Sun and Park. I have that much left, and I have a whole nother bottle of this because I stocked up on it. Because I thought Sephora was going to stop selling it, and then it showed back up on their shelves and then it disappeared again. So I haven't looked on their website lately to see their primer. You will see it in my empties. You will see why it's in my empties. It was in this and something went awry, but I definitely want to get through this one so that I can start using my other stuff up, because there's extra stuff here in this closet and I just want to get stuff out and I don't want it to go to waste. This I got right after I think I had the fever blister and I screwed my hand up, and then while I had my pinched nerve, I couldn't feel my hands. This hand is still, while we're here, I'll just put some of this on. This hand is still, for some reason, my right hand dries out more than my left. And I don't know why, because guess what? I washed them both at the same time. But some reason the right hand is always dry. I don't know what I do to dry the right hand out more than the left, but alright. So this is amazing stuff. It is really helpful with my hands. But I have one of these open on my nightstand in there, and then I have this one thrown in my work bag, and apparently I have Magic in the Air at work, and I have the Bonfire Bash now at work, and I bought 5 of those last week. So I use those and I forget about this one that's in my bag. I should take it out and just leave it on my desk, but it kind of has like an herbal smell, so I don't want people, to be upset because I use that in a confined space. So I'm just going to use this at home, and I'm going to try to use this up, and as expensive as this is, I will probably cut this open once it gets to where I can't get it out, because I am using every last daggum drop of this. So that's another one I want to get through. I have 2 more backups of this. It is the Alternate Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture CC Cream. And I am almost done with this, and I want to just get through it because there's 2 more in backup. And I know these are expensive, but I bought one of them from the Sephora VIB sale in the spring, and then I found Ulta had them half price, so I bought 2 more. So I want to try some other things on my hair. I still like this, but I want to try some other stuff. So if I can at least get through this one, maybe I can try something else out. So I want to get through that. This one's almost empty. I have a backup as this. I got it at the spring VIB sale because I thought I would have it used up by now, but no, I haven't. And it is the Purity Made Simple Moisturizer. and it's all back here in the back. It's almost gone. I can't even get it out of the pump. I have to open it up and slam it into my hand to get it to move. But it's been like this for a couple of weeks. So I just want to put this in here and just get rid of it. So I'm shooting this video, putting it in here because I want to hold myself accountable, and I want to show you all what I'm using up because there is so much stuff I want to use up in there. I'm putting this Tom Ford Indian Rose. It was a 100-point perk from Sephora. I went through one, and I want to make sure that I use this up. I have this much of it left. It is a favorite of mine. I used it all last month. But I want to make sure that I don't let this waste because I've heard that some of the Tom Ford lipsticks do go to waste, and I do not want to let this one go to waste. So I want to use that up. There is another moisturizer in there that is the Lancome. I'm trying to get through it. I forgot to put it in here, but it's the stuff that I'm using right now. And it's about to expire in the next month, so I wanted to get it used up. But this is almost gone. If I hadn't been using this, that would have been used up. But that one got thrown behind something or fell behind something, I don't know. But I started using this, so I want to get this used up because I've had this a while. It's not expired. I haven't had it that long. I probably bought it last spring or something. I used to wear this all the time, and I thought it was breaking my face out, but I think it was something else that was doing it because my face hasn't been breaking out with those like cystic acne there. Something else was doing it to me, so I haven't had any of that lately, but I want to get through this just to finish it up. Why is this? I've had this before. It says it's new. I've had this I don't know how many times, so I don't know why it would be new, and this godforsaken thing. If you saw my Sephora unboxing and then me going over this, this has been a fail in my stuff. It is the Incredible Good Day Jelly Spray, and I would spray this sitting here, but my face would be wet, the books behind me would be wet, and probably it would be in the front yard. This stuff sprays erratically, and I just throw it off to the side, but I don't want to waste it. It was $16. I don't want to waste it. Let me just put it to you this way. I was standing at the end of my bed. Charlie was my cat, was at the top of the bed by my pillow, and I sprayed this, and I turned, because I knew that this stuff sprayed wildly, and he was sitting up there shaking his head because this stuff had gotten around me and had actually gotten him wet. So my whole face was wet, and I got the cat wet behind me, who was at the top of the bed. So this is not my favorite. It will not be repurchased, but I have used quite a bit of it. But I just want this out of here. So I figure I keep throwing it on the dresser, and it falls behind something, I keep losing it. So I just want to get rid of it. This is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Face Cream. I absolutely love this. I think I've had this about a year, and I have this much to go, and I just want to get through it. I don't want to waste it because this is expensive, and I just want to get through with it because I have a lot of moisturizers open, here's another one. This is the Caudalie, this is the Day Cream moisturizer, and I had another one. I finished it, but I have this. There's how much of this that's in there, and then I have a Ulla Hendrickson one that is in there, and it is brand new. So and then I have the Purity Made Simple one. So I have a ton of moisturizers. So I need to get through some of these, so I thought I would throw them in here, get rid of them, and call it. I wanted to get through this Caudalie because I've had this a while, and it's the Vino Perfect Radiant Serum Complexion Correcting. I have this. It's right to there. I have another one of these that I bought at an SAS sale last year, And then I have a little bitty trial bottle that I got in my Sephora Play box. So I need to get rid of it. I need to get rid of this. And then I have a whole brand new one. And I have not been using it. I started using this one again this week, but now it's in this basket and I'm using everything I can out of this basket. I set it in front of me to see what I can use out of it first before I put on everything else. So that is another thing. This one, I've used up quite a bit of it. I got this in my other box that I used to take out. I can't remember what the name of the box is right now. But it's the Dr. Brandt's Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. I really like this, but I don't want it to go bad. And I used it this week, and I want to just get rid of this because I don't want it to go bad, because it is good and it is expensive. So it has little granules in it that they don't hurt, and I don't think they would get, they're not a plastic micro bead or anything like that. So I like that, but I want to get rid of it because I've had it for a while. What was the name of that box that I used to take? BoxyCharm. That's what I got it out of. Here's a Ole Henriksen. I've had this for a while, and it's the Nurture Me Facial Water, and it smells like cucumber. And where's it at? Hello, where are you at? It's to about right here. And I want to get rid of it because I have several facial sprays in there. I have a Mario Badescu. I have my Rose, which I have no problem using that one. That one's almost used up, but I want to get through this one definitely because I've had it for a while. So definitely want to use that up. And then I have some minis. I used up one of these minis like this week, and this is the second one that I have. And it's pretty well used, but I want to make sure that I get everything out of it that I can. There's a cat hair on it, of course, but it's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Shine. So I really like that, and I got both of these out of, I think, a Walmart box and a Target box. This is in Radiant Rose. So I want to get through the other one of those. I have the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I've used this 2 or 3 times, and I still have some of it to go. So I don't use it every night. I use it like every other night. I think that's how you're supposed to use it. So I've been doing that, but this has been in there for a while. I want to get through with it. I like it. This has been in there for quite a while, and it is the Dior Hydra Life. I got these as 100-point perks from Sephora. I was at one time going to buy this, but I haven't, and I still have this one in there. I don't want it to go to waste, so I'm going to start using it after I get done with this one, but I want to make sure that I get done with this, so I'm putting it in this basket so it doesn't go to waste. And then I have the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer here. It's a sample size. I have the full size in there. And then I have the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. And I thought I was putting this one on, and I picked this one up, and I think this one's a different color. Because when I put it in my hand, let me see if I can get any squeezed out here. Hello. Yeah, this is like a peach color, and the peachy one is, and the Hangover is white. And I put it on my face, I'm like, what's wrong? This is not right. And I realized that I have 2 things, so I need to get rid of these. I didn't even know I had this one in there. So I want to get through with these, get them used up, and this one I want to get used up because I have a full one in there. And this one I just need to get used up because I don't want it to go to waste. And then the last thing I have in here, this is not my favorite mascara, but I have a small Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and I want to use that up, and I want to get rid of it just to have it out of here because it's not my favorite. I want to use it up, and that's that. So those are all the things that I want to get through. I know some of them, you're like, why'd you put them in there? You can use them up in a couple of days. Trust me, if I set them on the dresser, I will go off and do something else. I'm keeping this basket in one place, and I'm putting all the taller things in so they won't hide things. And I put those in the back. And I'm just trying to get through this stuff. There's a lot of stuff I don't want to go to waste. Back in the last couple of years, I bought so much stuff that it was crazy. I haven't bought a lot of stuff in the last year and a half. So I'm really happy about that, but I still have stuff that I need to go through. And that's just what I'm trying to do, is get through all the stuff so it won't go to waste. And if I have bought it in the last year, I just want to get it, and it's almost used up, I want to get it used up before it goes to waste. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're doing something like this, please let me know, and let me know how you're doing on it. If you'd like to subscribe, please do. I would love to have you here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.